how's the transition? I know you're going back a little bit to left tackle, getting mostly right guard snaps. I guess, what's that balance like for you?
Honestly, it's been really fun. Like, just working on my ability to just be more versatile, and then at the same time, like, it really forces me to just hone in on my technique and like my mindset every time I'm at a different position, because you're not just going out there to play, and like it's such a different position going from right guard to left tackle. So it just really forces me to lock in even more. I think it's actually extremely helpful.
How have you felt at right guard? I know that you've been there for a little bit now, but I guess how different is it for you to be on the interior, a little bit shorter pass set, maybe get out in space a little more? I guess just how does that feel? What kind of impact do you think you make this season?
It's fun, honestly. Like, I feel really comfortable, and that's why I'm honestly so excited. And playing next to the guys that I'm playing next to gives me a lot of confidence, and I think I'm able to give them a lot of confidence. So I think, me kind of being that chess piece where I move around wherever I'm at, helping whoever I'm with. I think I'm going to make a big impact this year, and we're going to be a great offensive line who's able to run a lot of different stuff because we have such a versatile group.
Joey said that with your athletic ability and your body type, he feels like you're actually really good inside. Almost like maybe you're almost better suited for guard than for tackle. What would you say to them about that?
I definitely think that like a lot of my things like my athleticism, my length is like emphasized when I'm on the inside. When you're playing tackle on that island, you're playing against a lot of freaks of nature. Some guys, like some skinny guys who might walk down are going to be faster than you, but inside, like I'm more athletic, there's probably nobody more athletic than me on the interior. So like blocking those big boys is almost easier. Like I said, I've got a lot of help being on the inside. That's just natural with how the position goes. So it's really easy, and then it allows me to help out my tackle and go get a kill shot. So it's really fun.
Who are the young guys these first few days? I heard you out there talking some guys up, and have you been impressed with?
So on the other field, I know that Holton's kind of really trying to take over and push that group. As a young guy, as a freshman, I think that's really cool. So we've definitely tried to bring him along too, like push him into like higher IQ moments where he's got to make better decisions for everybody. And then otherwise, Dalton, he's an older guy, but you can consider him young because he hasn't played. And so, he's stepped up for us, and he's still working on a lot of stuff. But like, that's another guy this year who, we can have ready at any moment to step in and help us win some games. So I'm excited about that too.
Caleb, I talked to Vinny the other day about Sheridan Wilson and how he's commanding the position group at center. I guess in your eyes, what's that been like for him? How's he doing as a relatively young guy compared to you guys?
Honestly, Sherry's the brand. Like that's just how I describe him, and it's just the way he attacks everything he does. And a lot of guys, no one would have bet that he was gonna get to where he is now. But the way he just comes in every single day and attacks it, no matter how he's feeling, like he's very, very consistent. He might not be feeling his best, but he'll let us know, and he'll still do everything he's got to do to have a good practice and have a good day. So it's really encouraging to be around. He reminds me a lot of Rusty from last year. Just the way he's consistent. We can all rely on like his ability and just who he is as a person when it comes to showing up and being a guy for us.
What's it like for both of you to be back in pads, back into the swing of things, and 4 weeks closer to the end of it?
You want to take this?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's always exciting when you get to play football again, because you go through the whole summer, you're just working out kind of. But once you start putting the pads on, putting the helmets on, it's like it's a whole new feeling, a whole new vibe, a little buzz around. You get, everybody's excited. It's not so much as like kind of a lull of you going in the weight room every day. Like you get to do what you came here to do.
So what are you working on that Coach said about the 1%? What was your 1% for today?
Today, I just wanted to be more detailed. Honestly, that was the biggest thing I wanted to take from yesterday to go into today, being more detailed, focus less on little mistakes, and give effort. Effort was our 1% as a defense. So give a little bit more effort in everything we do.
And how is the rest of your room, coming together right now?
They're coming together well. I feel like our room is very deep. Anybody can play on any down. I feel like, honestly, we have the deepest, one of, if not the deepest room on our team. And everybody's pushing everybody. It's really competitive. We're competitive in every single thing we do, whether it's on the field or off the field. Like, we go play pickleball together. We're competing in everything we do.
So who's the best pickleball player?
I'll say J-Rod is. J-Rod is good. Nah, J-Rod is really good.
I thought he was gonna say himself. I've heard, believe me.
J-Rod's really good.
But I mean, honestly, it's really cool. I think today is probably one of the most competitive practices I've been around in a while. And I think a lot of that is because we're not in pads and we're all just itching so bad to get into that mode again. I mean, even Bryce, like, I know he was out there going crazy after one rep, like saying, I'm back. And it's like, yeah, like, we back. Like, let's get to it. Like I think everyone's mindset to just push each other and get better right now is going to be a big factor on why we do what we do this season.
So how is this opening practice, these opening practices different from years past?
I mean, honestly, I think it's just the continuous like mindset of like that we have to do it every single day, and like we have to improve every single day. So today was a great step for us. Like we had a better practice than we had yesterday, but we got to do that again. Like we can't have this same type of practice again. Like intensity was good, but we got to take another step and then another step every single day. And, just not get tired of being in the routine. Like, motivation isn't going to last, but our discipline is. So we have to be able to do that.
Hey, Bryce, we've heard a lot about the new receiving core here at Texas Tech and some of the new weapons on offense. Who are some of the guys that you faced throughout spring and then now that have gotten your attention?
Kels is unbelievable. I can't wait to see what he does during this fall. He's unbelievable. CD as well. He's unbelievable. Both of those guys are they're great. Mike is coming along this fall. I love seeing him get out there, and then even the guys that we have here that were already here. JB made a hell of a catch in 7-on-7, and also Brady made a great catch too today. It was all of them. All our receiving core is really deep. That's a deep room, but definitely Kels and CD. They're great.
Caleb, what's your initial impression of Benny's story now that he's been here through a spring and through the summer?
I mean, he's someone who's willing to do what he's got to do to help us win. And, I think it's kind of a transition for him, playing next to Dalton right now, trying to help him out more. And so I think that's really good for him because once Sterling gets back, they have a good connection and almost like they can play without having to talk too much. But right now he's kind of having to talk a little bit more. So I think he's doing exactly what he needs to do for us. And he's another guy, who he's kind of like Sherry, like he's going to be the same guy every single day. He's going to be hurting. He might be tired, but like he's still going to be a consistent person that we can rely on. And that's just like extremely helpful for the room.
Anything else for these two?
Yeah, you mentioned, being on an island when you're playing tackle and the freaks of nature out there. Say, hey, I'm just asking questions over here. Who's somebody on y'all's defense that gives you guys problems?
Amir Washington, he flashed in the bowl game. He's a good player. I'm excited about him, but I'm really excited to have Isaac back. That's the physical freak of nature too. When you look at him, you're like, God, he's tall, his arms are long, he's still fast. So I'm excited to see him continue to get back and to see his hunger for wanting to win those reps and be that dominant guy out there. I think that defensive end room is really looking for someone that's going to be the dog of that room because there's so many good players in there. So I'm really excited to see who it's going to be.
Who's the better college football 25 player?
Oh yeah, that's my game.
He got this one.
That's my game.
All right, thanks guys. We'll have time.
All right.